Yo, Red, you want to trade? Nah, bro, I don't really do trading very much anymore. I'm kind of like retired. What do you mean retired? Like Social Security? No, bro, not like an old man like that. I just made an investment of a lifetime. An investment? What'd you buy? So all I did was stack up on the 5th anniversary items, you know, poly wheels, sunrise wheels, and I feel like I'm on an ice cream truck loaded with merchandise, and the kids just come around and pick what they want, man. So people actually buy those items from you? Man, it's like a dream come true, bro. Easy money. So what do you need, kid? I'll take party horn and sunrise wheels. Alright, 90 credits, yes sir. So what do you need, kid? I'll take some sunrise wheels. 50 credits, bro. So what do you need, young buck? I'll take frosted cake banner. I'll take the frosted cake border. Oh, and throw in some cupcake wheels. You don't think you should slow down on the cake there, boy? You ain't my mama. You give me what I asked for. You're the boss. 140 credits. Yes, sir. Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Redcard 200. So before you leave the video, there is a point of the introduction. I made a video last time. Some of y'all were a little confused about what my introduction was about. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give the content a like. I'll put a link on the other video if you want to check that out. I do love humor, and what I'm trying to point out, guys, is that I've been making a lot of profit with the last video I made where I told you to buy the 5th anniversary items. I was buying them for 10 credits, and now I'm selling items for 50 credits as of right now. Obviously that's going to go up in price, but I'm being generous at this point since the event just finished, and I have plenty. So I'm selling everything at 50 credits, and I'm making so much profit like that. It's not even funny. I want to make sure you do the same. And my first tip of this video has to do with stacking up on some items right now, okay? We got to stack up on those titanium white Overgrowth and the titanium white zero wheels. Those are probably the cheapest. I've actually been claiming some. I put in this pose for 20 credits. I got one that did give me that amount. Everybody's been asking for 30 at least, and I say 30 is a decent amount to pay up for these items because they're going to be worth about 100 or 150. Remember, Rocket League is going free to play. And since it's going free to play, there's a lot of people that are coming in late, and they're going to want those gold explosions, they're going to want those wheels, and they're going to pay good money for it. The last day for Rocket Pass 6 is August 31st. It is around the corner. You want to try to stock up on those items right now, because if you wait till around that date, people are going to say it's best to just hold on to them because they're going to be worth more in a few days. So it's best to try to get them right now. If people are willing to pay, like I said, 20 credits, 30 credits for those items, and you could easily sell those for maybe 100, maybe 150 later on, especially with those new players coming in. So that's my very first tip I could recommend to you. Be like me. You want to be the ice cream truck that just ask kids what they want and they pretty much just pick what they want. You're making money, man. So you're gonna go ahead and love me for tip number 2 here, because I created a cheat sheet for you. I created a page with a list of items that are very profitable that you could easily pick up very cheap. I found some of these items for about maybe 20 credits, 30 credits. Obviously you want to negotiate. If they have it for 50, it's up to you whether you want to buy it, but I typically just tell them 20 credits, 30 credits, and people are willing to trade for that amount of credits. Okay, and you wouldn't believe, sometimes they have the posted like that, so it's up to them as well. But all these items that you see on here are very profitable. They're going for about 80 all the way above. So it all depends on the item you pick up, and it all depends on what you want to sell it at. But they're either 80 or above. I typically price almost everything on here for about 100. And then I work my way down. If they want to negotiate, 70 is the lowest that I go. We start off with the octopuses. Those Sometimes they have them for 30 credits. I do pick them up and I do sell those for 100. Same thing with the Stegosaurus. Obviously those depend on the color that you find. Titanium white is the best color, black and red for any of these items that you see on here. The demon disc wheels during Halloween time, those are gonna sell like hotcakes. So if you go pick them up for about 20-30 credits, you could easily sell those later. The Dynex wheels, those sell really good, especially because of the black matching with the color. So we move on to Mr. Toasty, one of my favorite antenna toppers. This was a summer limited item. I picked one up for 30. These are very rare and hard to find. A lot of people don't sell them that cheap. I went in and sold it for, I posted for 100. I sold it for 90. I wasn't going to complain over 10 credits. Kind of the way I go. We move on to Goop. A Goop is very, very intriguing. Some people thought it should have been a black market when it first came out because it's an animated decal. You pick them up on the cheap, 30-40 credits. You sell those for 100. This guy went ahead and offered me 80, and I said, yeah. Like I said, it's good to negotiate, okay? You don't want to just stick to your price like some people do. We move on to the Wildcat ears. They quick sell them for the fact that they could trade up to them. You trade up your uncommons, you could easily get those as well. Sell those for about 80, 90, depending on the color, obviously. So for the Guardian GXT, I'd recommend you only get titanium white. I picked one up for 50. These you could sell for about 150. Some people post them at 200, but they sell obviously faster, about 150. You do want to negotiate, like I tell you, okay? But obviously you're making profit, so that's the main thing that's important. Only titanium white though. The unicorn horn, those are kind of iffy. Black, I believe RL Insider marks them for about 200 or 250, which are definitely not worth that amount. Some people do post them at that. You pick them up. Very rare to find them cheap underneath that, but you could sell these for about 120, 130. That's what they sell at. 200, don't even bother trying to sell them at that price. Cars, any painted car, because of the item shop, makes them affordable at 100 credits. Okay, remember the item shop sells them for 700. You're selling them for about 100 credits. Definitely worth. Check out my other trade talk video. I have a whole skit on it. I'd recommend that you check that out if you want more information about cars. Okay, why they sell so well. Okay, we are moving on to the Sunset 1986 wheels. These were limited summer wheels, along with the Mr. Toasty, I believe. These you could find for about 30-40 credits. You could sell these for 100 or 100 plus credits. That's why I say the Sunrise wheels are going to be very profitable. I'm selling them cheap right now, but the Sunset wheels, those are profitable, 100 credits. Next item, we got the Mage Glass. These are rare. They were a Rocket Pass 1 or 2 item. They're going for about 350 to 400 depending on the color. If you find them cheap, you got to pick those up. You find them for about 50 credits, you got to pick them up because you could definitely sell them for 150 or above. Like I said, very, very rare that you find those affordable. Okay. So the next item on our cheat sheet is the Force Razor. Titanium white obviously is the best. It's the best for almost everything, but it's really hard to find that at an affordable price. So if you find the black one sells very well. Those I've been picking up for about 30-40 credits. You could sell for about 120 or maybe 130, somewhere around there. Let's go to our next item, the Dizzy Bird. Dizzy Bird is a rare item. A lot of people don't know about Dizzy Bird. There's some on, I believe, an RL Insider price. They quote that very cheap, but Dizzy Bird goes for more than what it says. A while back, maybe like 6 months ago, I sold one for 250, and so at that point I just clicked that, okay, this is a very rare item that a lot of people don't want to sell at a cheap price. So I picked one up recently, sold one as well for about 100 and something credits. Okay, so the last item in the cheat sheet, Kablooey. I went ahead and stacked up on these. These were Rocket Pass 5 gold explosions and titanium white. I was a little more dumb about it. I paid about 30 or 40 credits for each one, and I went ahead and sold them for about 100. I went ahead and stacked up on these Rocket Pass 5, and then in the transition of Rocket Pass 6, I went ahead and sold them because obviously there's people that came in late. But I'm hoping you enjoyed the cheat sheet I went ahead and created for you. Let me know if you'd like me to create another one for you. There's probably some other items I most likely I missed. Maybe a smaller one at least. But let me know if you enjoy this content and this is actually something that helped you out. I do want to see how my subscribers are doing in terms of trading. So please let me know if you are enjoying the content, if you enjoyed the introduction as well as the advice that I gave you. Okay, make sure you like the content. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I appreciate all the support. Thank you all for watching, and God bless you guys.